Hey everybody. So today I wanted to talk about adding joy to my month of April through the means of goals. So I guess sometimes when you think about goals, maybe you don't think it's going to be adding joy to your life. But that's something that I have been contemplating lately, is that these goals that I make every month have really been helping me just enjoy my life better and find things to work on and to progress, and it makes me happier. So I think sometimes we think of goals and we think of New Year's and we just think, oh, I can't make a goal unless it's January 1st, or I can't make a goal unless it's April 1st. I can't have monthly goals and start on April 14th. That's terrible. But I have found it's been awesome. I just love thinking about different ways I can improve my life, different ways I can better reach my potential, and it adds joy to my life. So a lot of the things that I have already made goals for this year, I have not accomplished, but I am not worried about that. I think that's what's cool about making a whole list of goals, is you don't have to work on all of them all at once, and you can try them and learn some things and try again, because it's all progress and it's all worth your time. So anyway, that's my little thought about goals. So I'm going to talk about some of the goals that I have made in previous months, and then talk about some of the things I want to try to do this month. Making these videos every week. I have been doing awesome on that. Occasionally I will miss a week if I am subbing a lot that week and I just can't fit the video in. I don't really like making them when my kids are around. It just feels kind of weird. So I usually only do it if I'm home alone. So that is something that keeps me from making a video if I don't happen to make one that week. And I really like it that it pushes me to express my thoughts, because even when I was blogging, I would try to get it as good as I possibly could. And, sometimes you would start it and wait and then work on it. And then, really good writers, one of the things they say is that they write every single day. And that was something that I never tried to do. I would always wait till I was in the mood, or a thought struck me that I wanted to work on. And so telling myself that I have a goal every week to make a video has really helped me just do it. And you learn and you grow, even if the video is not perfect, even if you forget something, even if you didn't quite have enough time to do it and it's kind of rushed, it's still worth it to do it. So, and it helps keep me thinking. It keeps me thinking, what could I talk about this time? What is something that has been on my mind? And so that has been really helpful to me. And then my appointment with the Lord. So I've talked a lot about that, trying to wake up in the morning early and read my scriptures and meditate and pray and talk with him. It's always a work in progress. I do have an alarm set on my phone every morning at 5 a.m. and it's been awesome. I'm not perfect at it. But I do try to do it, and it makes a difference in my life, and it's something that I'm going to keep working on. One thing that's been cool is, one of my goals this year was to track the books that I read on Goodreads. It's an app where you can record what books you've been reading and write reviews and stuff. And one of the reasons I wanted to do that was because I've seen other people's end of the year list of everything that they've read that year. And I do like to read, and I like to listen to books as well, but I'm not good about maybe recording all of that. And, I would see these lists of people and I'm like, oh, I read some good stuff this year, but I can't remember what it was, right? Because it's the end of the year. And so it's been really cool to record it, and I'll write myself a little review of what I thought of the book or whatever. And the thing that's been so awesome is that I am actually reading more because of it. They have that saying, habit that is tracked is you're able to see progress. You're more likely to progress when you track something. And that has absolutely been true for me. I love seeing that. And I made a goal to read 12 books. So one book a month. And I don't know, I think I've already read 8 books or something. I mean, not all of them are super long, but it's just been really cool. I really like that. I like learning things, and it pushes me to find new fiction books to read. I like to read fiction before I go to bed. So that's been really awesome. So I had a goal to have daily chores for my kids, and especially last month I was trying to work on that. It still needs a lot of work. I have been pushing my kids to clean their own bathrooms once a week. And one thing that I realized last month that I think is helping me is that I don't care if my house is 100% clean all of the time. I like my house to be about 80% clean, and that is a threshold that is acceptable to me and that I am fine with. And so if that is your threshold, then it's okay if your kids clean the bathroom and it's not perfect. As long as, maybe once a month I go in there and clean it to my standard, then that allows me to let my kids help with the chores a lot more because I'm not expecting perfection. And I think that was really useful information that really has helped me recognize what kind of things I can have kids help with, and just recognize, how I should be spending my time. Because I think as a stay-at-home mom, you can really easily let cleaning just overtake your life and be the only thing that you do all day long. And so recognizing my threshold at 80% has really helped me, release the grip of the clean house and just say, hey, it's at 80% and I know it's going to be at 100% sometime this month, and I'm okay with that. So that's been really good. We still have work to do on our prayers. That is something that has been my goal in the past. And, sometimes when you have a goal and you don't reach it, you can just beat yourself up about it and just keep making the same goal over and over and over again and just feel guilty about it. And I don't know that is super constructive. So yeah, just I think reviewing those goals and thinking about it and remembering that it's something that you want to work on is really helpful, rather than just beating yourself up and saying, I have to put this on here until it's perfect. That is not good. Let's see. Oh, another goal I had for this year was to make some unique desserts. And I think specifically I had that goal for last month. And we actually did do that because my kids were getting sick of chocolate chip cookies. I think we had those chocolate crinkle cookies with the powdered sugar. We had Congo bars, which are kind of like Blondie's, sheet pan cookies. Those were really good. We had Muddy Buddies. We had like this marshmallow popcorn. Anyway, lots of fun stuff that we liked. And last week I made chocolate chip cookies because, you can only go so long without having a warm chocolate chip cookie right out of the oven. So, that was really fun. And I think we'll keep doing that. Keep trying some of our favorite desserts that are a little different. So, let's see what else I wanted to talk about on here. I didn't realize that on my goals for the beginning of the year was do some meditating. I had put that on my list and I didn't even realize that. And then, a couple of videos ago, I talked about meditating, and I've been trying meditating. So that's cool that I was fulfilling a goal that I had that I didn't know. I wanted to be better at individual calls. So with our sisters, we do this thing where we call one of our sisters once a month or something. And in the last couple of months before the new year, I had been really bad at it because I was busy working and I would forget and stuff. But this month I called my sister Cassidy. It was really fun. And I was really glad I did it. So even if you don't remember on the day of, you just still call them and you both love it. So, okay. All right. So my goals for this month are, I wanted to spend some time with my kids making their own goals. Because in our church, we have a goal program for children and youth, and we aren't always good at that. And so that is a goal that I have, is to help my own kids make some goals. I think it helps you connect with them, and I think it would be great way to talk with them about stuff that they might want to do better at. And then I want to take one of my kids out to lunch this month. So that was one of my goals last month, and it just didn't happen with all the, I don't know, it seems like you normally have to do that on a Saturday. Couldn't make it work. But that is something that I think is really fun. So I really like to spend one-on-one time with my kids, and that's what I would like to try and do this month. I want to try and sell some things on Facebook Marketplace. We recently got a couch from Facebook Marketplace, and it's awesome. And I have been more looking into Facebook Marketplace and just realizing all the awesome things you can buy on there. And so yeah, I just think we could probably make some money if I tried to sell some of our stuff on Facebook Marketplace. And then I had a goal last month to visit my ministering sisters, and I didn't end up doing it. And so my goal this month is to text my ministering sisters to just see how they are doing, because I would hate for many months to go by without them even getting any contact from me. And then another one of my goals for the new year was to write out more things I was grateful for. I've had a practice in the past where I have a list of 1,000 unique things that that the Lord has blessed me with. I haven't made it all the way to 1,000. I think I've made it to 700 or something. And so I would like to record some of those. I try to do them in 10 increments of 10 things, and then I post them on my blog. So yeah, that's something that I have a goal of this month, and I think it's doable, so I'll do it. I want to plant some flowers. I had some goals to plant some vegetables this year. I don't know that we have a specific garden plot that's ready, but I have some places I could plant some flowers, so I'd like to do that. And then one of my goals was to review how the Lord has relentlessly pursued me, that President Kieran has encouraged us to do. And that has been my goal in one of these past months, and I haven't been able to do it consistently. But something that really, really helps me is when I have reminders on my phone. So I have a goal to set a reminder to do that, and also to set a reminder to study a conference talk, because that's something I've done in one of my previous month's goals and really enjoyed it. So those are all things I'm super excited to try this month. And that's why I love goals, because it gives you something to look forward to and something to encourage you to do things differently. So yeah, that's my video for today.